is up, guys? It's Cheko here, and today we are playing some more Reverse 1999 2.1. I know it's taking me a hot minute to get through this. Let's just say end of the year depression. But you know, like everyone has it. No, they don't. I have it though, because you know my birth RNG wasn't very great. But you know what is getting through this patch? Yes. Also, this is my second time recording the intro because the first time the audio was messed up because you know I of course have to have one of those moments as a YouTuber. So we're already like, I haven't clicked on anything, but we're already entered the thing, did the thing. We're at the parchment. I think this is episode 8. So without further ado, let's get to some Reverse 1999. It's been a while since I did that because I've been streaming it. Okay, so she said we can't say for sure that this ritual was created by the last guest. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm such a terrible YouTuber. It's been so long, let me tell you. Okay, let me read it. Fact is, you can find all kinds of unusual markings in this motel. Most of them less than a month old, very recent indeed. Okay, that's what she said. Okay, audio's up now. Frick, I had it muted. Okay.
The maid said that there aren't many tourists these days. So my guess is that a group of skilled arcanists have left their work in every room. Based on the markings I've seen
very
so far,
skilled.
There were about 3 to 5 people in this group.
Dang. Is that what she's investigating, or is she just now joining us on the investigation?
And was there a sheep-headed arcanist among them?
Well, that, I don't know. What I can say, though, is that there was a sheep living in here. I saw some hoof prints on the hallway floor.
So that guy was correct.
It looked like someone had stayed in this
lying.
motel with a sheep. Sounds pretty odd, but I suppose it ain't too strange given the local farmland.
Wait, that doesn't add up then, because she doesn't have hooves. Only her head is like sheepy.
But I'm sure this will catch your attention.
Right?
What?
We all know that sheep walk on 4 hooves. But the hoof prints I saw were different. They were small and delicate, and most importantly, followed the movement pattern
Then that
of
might
a
be
human,
her. She might have hooves.
judging by the trail.
Yeah, that's who we're looking for.
The owner of the hoof prints was about the size of a slender kid, maybe 5 feet tall.
Hey. The thing that I think is most funny is, did you run into Barbara on your way here? That's who we're looking for. You think she made it? This description exactly matches the Foundation's report.
That's it? That's the one I'm looking for.
You met her.
Don't I know it? They can
Don't
question
I
my
know
morals,
it?
but nobody can question my competence.
Right? She's like, right? Like, I knew it, yeah.
So, may I enter your room now, Miss Burden?
I thought she's been in here.
Please.
She said, okay.
Now, let's start with this little thing.
At least it's still my room.
The carvings are new. No sign of woodworm damage or moisture absorption. These splinters along the edge are extremely sharp.
She dips her fingers into dark red, crumbly residue.
Is this dried blood?
She rubs the granules between her fingers and her thumb, reducing them into a fine powder.
Blood
Ugh.
was used as the medium for this array.
That is... Ew.
The circle isn't fully closed here. And the
I mean, it is
lines
like
are a bit uneven.
a strong one, right?
Whoever drew this doesn't seem to be an expert.
Dang, they just dabbling?
You know how to deal with
It's a
this,
hobby?
right?
All you have to do is ask, boss. You might be surprised.
We need to destroy it as quickly as possible. I think it's been left by a dangerous occult group.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
She places a pillow over the wood and pulls the trigger. After a faint gunshot, the lingering light goes out. I mean, that's one way to do it. Fresh blood oozes from the array, settling in the faded carving.
Is that blood?
The mercenary, unfazed, dips her fingers into the red liquid and sniffs it.
Yep. The blood of an arcanist. So it can't be Kayla's.
Can you discern the owner's identity?
Wait, is Kayla no arcanist? She's in
I
Manus.
ain't all-knowing. I can't identify people by their blood.
I ain't all knowing.
No.
There's
I'll need more
limits
than
to
just
my
blood
madness.
to find out who was here.
She flashes a dusty sheepskin journal from the gap between the cabinet and the wall. Oh, She flips through the pages.
We are the beginning and the original source of metals. Through us, the highest tincture of art is brewed. There is neither a spring nor water like mine. I heal and help both the rich and the poor. Yet I am full of hurtful poison. What the hell does that mean?
Right?
It's a quote from a text on alchemy.
Oh.
All challenges will be resolved with the provision of sufficient and high-quality materials and the precise execution of the array. But where do we find these materials?
She continues to flick through the journal, releasing the accumulated alchemy residue on its pages into the air. On the last page, tortured words are scrawled on the paper. It looks like something a criminal would write in their final moments before their death sentence.
What was once sundered shall reunite.
Oh, she said, "Excuse me." Her nose burns as barely visible sparks heat in the air.
I've seen this handwriting before.
Merton, we don't want
And
Merton
here.
to get asthma.
My phone number.
He's a menace. He hands over a dollar bill with a string of numbers scrawling along the blank space. Him? The mercenary pulls out the crumpled bill from her pocket, comparing the handwriting with that in the journal.
Yep, this is definitely the same.
Ooh. Bang.
That sound. It's a flying arrow M1903 pistol.
She's like, I know that gunshot anywhere. Uh-oh. Don't worry.
Kimberly? What's wrong with her now?
I mean, that's an interesting question.
I better go check it out, boss. Something don't seem right. You coming?
Hey,
That Kimberly must have run into something.
What do you think? I'm just gonna stay in here? Frick no. Let's go. I love me some fun too. You guys can't have all the fun. Like, let me have a part of that fun. Like, what the heck? Yes, I'm coming. Oh, now we're at it. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. We're at 7. My bad. Face reality. Oh, I mean, the thick carpet in the hallway is usually enough to dampen any sounds, but no amount of soundproofing could stop the sound of a gunshot from echoing through the place. Oh, and its source, Stefen's limp, twitching body lies on the floor. There's a gaping hole in his head. Oh. Girl, it was you, wasn't it? I knew it. You can't trust the Manus Van Dictor. She's trembling in fear. Oh, look at the little doll. And a hat. And then what's that? That's Tuesday. And who's that? In the back. But no, I'm like, I think it's really ironic that Kimberly's gonna be like, it wasn't me, I swear, after she was like trying to kill everyone last patch.
Is he still alive?
Girl's acting like she's never seen a dead body before, when I know she probably has.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber.
Oh! Whoa. She's trying, okay? She's probably been away for decades.
Is this a suicide?
Burton, do not get my video struck.
He pulled out the gun and shot himself in the head. His brain splattered on the walls and flowed onto the floor.
Ooh. Her muttering is almost a confession. Argus kneels down to examine the body. What do we have here?
There's gunshot residue and powder burns near the wound.
I mean, yeah. I don't think we need to investigate to know what the murder weapon was, Argus.
Gunpowder particles on his fingers.
With the gun. We'll let her do what she gotta do.
There's no doubt. He died from a gunshot wound.
I mean...
The bullet was fired from the pistol in his hand and went straight through his skull.
You know, I could also draw the same conclusion.
But this ain't just any pistol. It's a Xeno pistol.
Ooh.
You've got yourself in some serious trouble, Missy.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't me!
But why are we assuming that it was not him? Wait. Her face still pale, but manages to stop her shaking. What's up with Kimberly? Like, can someone explain? Like, I don't know. Like, why, like, for 1 second, she was all like, I'm gonna kill everyone, and now she's like, oh, please, I don't know.
I'm just an innocent, sad, terrified girl who just happened to pass by.
Give Kimberly her Oscar, bro. She like, now, there's one thing I know, 2 things for certain, and the first thing is, you know dang well that ain't true.
Well, Miss Innocent, sad and terrified. If you want to prove your innocence, start by telling us what happened here.
Yeah, you were in the hallway when it happened.
And mind you, I will call you out if you lie. The evidence here will tell me what's true and what ain't.
She points to her eye.
If you're so clever, then why are you asking me? Just figure it out yourself.
Because well, I was giving you a chance, you know, to fess up before we found out. Her protestation is weak. She quickly gives in.
All right, I'll tell you. This madman has been harassing me.
So you did it? Sorry. He's probably asking where Arcana is. Where's Arcana?
Ever since I moved into this place, I'd often seen him pacing around in the hallway.
I'm just saying, the dude seemed disturbed mentally. So am I surprised by the situation that took place? I mean, you know what happens when you mess with Manus, you know? You got Manus in your head.
Day and night, he'd stomp around out here. He didn't care if anyone else was trying to sleep.
Oh, that would make me so upset.
I thought he must have had a lot on his mind, like he was troubled or something.
Can't he do that in his room, though?
I asked him what happened.
First mistake. Showed that you cared. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
His deep, sunken eyes were bloodshot. Every fiber of his being screamed that something was wrong with him.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you that when, you know, we met him in Taiva Arcana. He was on Arcana's side. That says a lot right there.
Sir, if you have any problems, there are many ways to solve them. But pacing in the hallway isn't one of them.
Yeah, some people are trying to sleep.
Everyone sleep. I swear I didn't say anything too harsh, but he was just downright rude.
Hey, I could also tell you he was just downright rude.
Get the hell away! Get out of my face!
Excuse me. That's pretty rude, you know.
She said, hey, that's not how you talk to a lady.
I had no desire to argue with the madman. Thankfully, the maid intervened when she heard what was going on.
Oh.
I have no idea what she said to him, but eventually they came to terms.
She said, you better freaking get out of this hotel, ruining my business.
That was a relief. I'm sure the other guests would agree.
My business. Like, what are you gonna do? Tell me, the owner of the hotel, that you can mind my own business? This is my business.
That maid can vouch for what I said. Ask her yourselves.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with what just happened?
Not long after.
Oh.
I found a letter from Stefen on the floor of my room. It'd been slid under my door. In the letter, he apologized for his behavior.
Oh. Oh. Reverse breathing.
Should I make peace with him? I thought.
Nah, I wouldn't make peace with him. I think this is where it ends, you know? Like, please don't talk to me.
As I wondered.
Next time you see me, don't say anything.
I took a look through the peephole.
Oh.
It was strange. I couldn't see a thing.
Pitch black?
It was pitch black out there.
Oh.
Is it broken? I wanted. Before I could dwell on it too much, the phone rang. I was startled, but it was just the front desk calling.
Oh, she said, you better mind your own business and go back in your room. Hello?
Miss Kimberly.
Hi.
It's dinner time already?
No.
No, actually, just stay in your room. Don't.
Is there an issue between Mr. Stefen and yourself?
No. No, there isn't.
She seemed hesitant to speak.
Why? Hesitant. Interesting.
I know it's not my place to ask, but the situation is a little concerning. Mr. Stefen is standing at your door, his face pressed up against it, so I just want to confirm that everything's all right between you two.
Can you? So you're asking me? No, I wasn't expecting to see any. Get him out, bro. First off, I think Kimberly's very much capable of handling herself. I mean, I battled against her after all. And lost. I mean, lost as in Joe lost. Technically, I think. But anyway, dang. You just gonna watch? Not do something about it? I'm just a little dainty little girl. Do something. Do something. I'm a dainty, small, dainty girl. Dainty. Small. Petite.
That's what happened.
Little girl. Sorry. That may or may not have been a webtoon thing.
Calm down, miss. It's all over now.
It's all over now, well.
Do you still have that letter with you?
A look of disgust comes across Miss Kimberly's face as she gestures to the trash can nearby. I would have also threw that away.
Don't hold on to that. I threw it out right away. It's somewhere in that bin.
Am I the only one who, if I get something from someone I don't like, I throw it in the trash? I do that too. Because one time my manager at my job, me and her had beef, but she got me for Secret Santa, right? Which was so ironic because we had beef and then somehow she pulled me for Secret Santa. Anyway, she gave me something. It was a basket with a cup and candy. And at first I was like, oh, you know what? I'll keep it. It's like nice. Then things got worse between us and I threw all of it in the trash. I said, nah, you keep your terrible vibes. And then I just threw the whole thing away. You know, I just don't want her bad energy. Like, I don't know. It was just very ironic that she got me. And then we had beef. So, Kimberly, I would do the same thing. Iris quickly retrieves the crumbled piece of paper from the trash. Also, even if we don't really have beef, it's just, if I don't really like someone, I'll just throw it in the trash. Like, it doesn't matter to me what it is. It's just vibes, you know? I'm like, ugh, and then throw it away. Even if it's like something like nice, I'm like, oh, well, I'm good. And throw it in the trash. I don't know. She smooths it out on her palm and reads its contents. But I don't know. It's certain people. It's not every day that I get something and I throw it in the trash. But like, one, if we have beef. Two, if you creep me out, like, I'm gonna throw that stuff away. So.
Dear Ms. Kimberly, I've got a question already. How did he know your name? You didn't know each other well enough to have exchanged them, did you?
I'm the victim here, damn it! You can't interrogate me like this.
Kimberly, just answer. Like, it's either you know or you don't. Like.
But if you must know, maybe he heard it when my friend called me.
Friend?
Your friend?
Why? What's so odd about that? A young girl like myself should never travel alone to places like this.
Okay, so, where's your friend? Maybe they did it. She continues in her indignation.
I need someone to make my bed and prepare my clothes and, most importantly, I need to eat. I wouldn't even be here if I weren't looking for...
Huh? She gasped, covering her mouth with her hand. Girl, well, the suspicious get suspiciouser. But Argus isn't listening. She continues to read the letter aloud.
I want to apologize for my behavior earlier in the hallway.
Looks like a perfectly normal letter to me. No hints that this is from a man on the verge of a mental breakdown.
Yeah, it's like maybe he didn't write it. I don't know.
If you won't take my word for it, go ahead and ask the maid. She was there.
The
She
maid
can
or the
vouch for me.
owner? She's like
Please.
she playing
We
all
weren't
the roles
accusing
in
you
this
of
hotel.
anything.
Security, maid, owner, CEO. Argus lets out a laugh.
Though graphology has been criticized a lot these days, I gotta say, this looks more like a woman's handwriting to me.
Well, we could always pin it on Kimberly just because we're gonna have beef, but it's not Kimberly. It's Tuesday, huh?
So you mean Stefen was a woman?
No, Kimberly. Her aggression seems to dissipate as her eyes widen and her mouth drops. No. Tuesday wrote it.
You still with us, Missy? What I'm suggesting
"Keep up,
is that
Kimberly,
Mr. Stefen
keep up."
didn't write this letter, but a woman did. But that's just speculation. Chances are Mr. Stefen's handwriting was just a little feminine. I'll keep this letter for now. Back to my question.
What is feminine handwriting?
If the story you told is
Like
true,
cursive?
then why are you at the scene of his death? Did you go looking for him?
If you guys saw
Even
my
after all the
handwriting, would
weird
you call it
things he
feminine?
done?
Probably not. It's not feminine.
I was hungry, okay? That's a good enough answer for you? I can't just starve myself.
What do you eat, Kimberly?
Hungry.
What do
If I
girls
remember
like you
correctly, the motel offers room service. And you get one free meal a day, so even if you ain't got no money, you have enough food to get by.
Eat? Ooh.
What do you know?
I know something's up. I know something's a little suspicious. She looks flustered.
I'm not eating one of those ham sandwiches.
Too bougie for that?
Alright, so you've got some standards when it comes to food. Let's drop that. You were there when he fired the shot, right? What happened then? Take your time and think it through. There's no rush.
Okay.
About 15 minutes ago,
Ooh.
he rang my doorbell.
Bro.
I thought my friend had returned from town. She always brings something amazing with her, so I opened the door.
She.
The last thing I expected was to see Stefen standing there.
It's freaking,
Who'd
what's her
have
name?
thought that he could get back on his feet so quickly
Not
after the
Kimberly. What's her name?
beating he
Kendall?
took?
What's the name of the chick Argus is looking for? It's her. She that mannish chick. She's just in disguise.
I was terrified when I saw him there.
She's wearing
He
her
towered over me,
regular
one hand on the door
outfit.
frame and the other pushing against the door.
Bro,
I
Kimberly
slammed the
could
door
kill
shut.
you. So
I thought he'd let go,
freaking,
but he didn't.
Go
The door
away.
closed on his
Ooh,
fingers.
that smile.
I understand now. I understand it all. You're with
No,
Zeno,
no,
aren't you?
no. Miss Manus, just like you.
His fingers were bent at a peculiar angle.
Oh my gosh.
It must have been
Give it to
painful,
Reverse 1999 for the
but
most
he
disturbing
didn't seem to feel the
things
pain at all.
you could ever listen.
You
Oh,
came to
whoops.
me and made me
I
drop
do that
my
every now
guard
and
so that
then.
one day you could turn me in for a bounty.
You ran away?
But why me? Why are you doing this to me? It wasn't me who made the plan. It wasn't me who executed it. It wasn't me who pressed that damn button.
The button.
All I did was expose their crime to the rest of the world. Tell me, why else would they want my head so desperately if they didn't believe they were guilty?
Huh? Oh, okay. He's talking about when we blew the thing up. That guy is the one who pushed the button.
In the meantime, the actual killers are treated as heroes. But I'm the hero. Me. But all my sorry ass gets is a lifetime of hiding out in some random motel in the middle of nowhere. This world is sick.
I mean, it is, but So are you.
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, drop the act. Right after you spoke to me, Vertin showed up at my door. Are you trying to tell me that that was just by chance?
Yes, because anyone can come here from anywhere. We are not on the same team. Okay, I keep switching the we's. I mean, we as in Kimberly. Okay, when I say we, I'm switching sides, okay? It's just dependent on the perspective.
Vertin. He
Vertin.
totally ignored my question.
The world has fallen ill. I can see that now. The realm above truly does exist. How else would we have gotten the idea of a perfect heavenly realm? Obviously, it doesn't exist in this world.
I don't care. Even if that place does exist, it has nothing to do with you. Get out of the way. I'm closing the door.
But at least I get to decide when I step through that door,
Huh?
right?
No.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
What?
And he didn't give me much chance to figure it out either.
Huh?
I'm afraid your mission is doomed to fail, young lady.
How's it, pray
In that
tell?
moment, a smile of relief came over his face.
And he should.
Without a moment's hesitation, he pressed the pistol against his
Don't look,
temple
YouTube!
and pulled the trigger.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we heard that part. Kimberly, what did you
And
say to him?
You know the rest.
The approaching footsteps stopped abruptly. They turned to the source. The maid stands before the group, showing just the right amount of surprise as her eyes fall upon the body.
What's going on in here?
This man killed himself.
The way she said it so casually, it's not funny, but like she's like, this man, yeah, She just said it so casually. I'm like, whoa.
Oh dear. There's blood everywhere.
You got some cleaning to do, Tuesday.
It'll be a lot of work to clean it all up, and with the weather being so hot, the room will soon start to smell.
As Vertin here, one of the few normal people in the room with us right now, the first thing I would think is that what you're concerned? Not that one of your... Okay.
All the carpets have to go.
The maid lets out a long sigh, her tone twinged with annoyance.
Miss Tuesday, can I ask you a question?
But Vertin is unbothered, so I don't know. Is there anyone here who's disturbed?
Yes.
And I don't even mean Kimberly, because Kimberly's she's her own person.
Have you ever had any guests who looked like or claimed themselves to be Manus Vindicte? Manus Vindicte?
Her face flushed as she smiles faintly.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Could you explain in more detail?
It's a yes or no question. Did they say Manus Vindicte or not? Like, if you've never heard of it, I guess the answer is
Most
no.
of them dress in blue and black. Some
Oh.
drool a fair bit. And most of them can't speak in full sentences. The most notable feature is that they all wear masks shaped like hands. Have you seen any before?
That's not the kind of guests I feel like. There's people who aren't dressed like that. They're the special
shaped like
butterflies.
hands.
She taps her finger on her chin.
No,
I don't know whose side
I've
she's
never
on.
had a guest who wore a hand-shaped mask. Never seen anyone in blue and black either.
Hey, you, Kimberly, have you seen anyone by any
But
chance?
if an organization was going to do something in secret, I don't think they'd be too public about it.
Hey, lady.
Argus doesn't hesitate to interrupt the conversation. She can see when you're lying, can't she? Or whatever.
Take me to
she
his
like
room.
Santa Claus. Speaking of which, it's Christmas today, guys. Merry Christmas. She points to the barrel of her gun. She points the barrel of her gun at Stefen's corpse.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard for you to find the room yourself, right, Miss Argus? After all, that's how you make a living.
Girl, just...
But I can just tell it to you.
Yeah.
It's 2:14.
Like,
You
dang.
must be curious about that
I hate it when
room.
people do that. I'm just like, just tell me. Like, dig. They're like, you can find out yourself. It's so simple. Like, in some cases, yes. But in this case, just tell me.
I'm surprised.
Like,
you've been in almost
at least
every
you
room
did,
in the
so.
motel. And you've been here for 2 days. You're like a child in your curiosity. This place would be much safer if you were the sheriff here.
Huh?
Anyway, I hope you can find that girl soon.
Standing before the bloody corpse, she looks down and gently adjusts the baby in her arms. Baby. Dang. I do not trust her. Never have, never will. Time to investigate. Spider Silk, Part 9.
Why do you want to go to Stefen's room exactly? Is it related to our investigation?
First, I like how Vert is like our investigation. She's like, I'm in. Lilya's taking too long and I'm bored.
Well, of course, boss.
They teamed up.
I'm here looking for Kayla.
Kayla,
just as
not
you're looking for that
Kendall.
sheep-headed...
She falls into an unusual silence.
What is it?
She's like, wait a minute. Now that I think about it.
That arcanist you're looking for. Is her name Barbara?
You know her?
This whole time. Dang.
Yep. We met.
Did she ever make it here?
On Route 77.
If I were outside too, I'd be like, all the way
I
back
just got
there?
done asking 2 men about Kayla's whereabouts and saw that it was getting dark. My sight ain't so good at night, and the nights are long these days.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in a bit of a hurry, hoping to get somewhere with proper lights as fast as I could. That's when I saw her, Barbara, all alone by the road. Some jerk of a driver dumped her there, and she asked me for a ride. I turned her down. Heck, I could hardly see. She'd have been better off waiting for the next driver than riding with a blind bat like me, you know?
To be fair, that's real.
But as I drove away, I changed my mind. She was too young to be left out there all by herself.
That's also real.
So I turned back to get her. But when I arrived, she was already gone. There was nothing but a trail of hoof prints in the dirt.
Dang it, she's not here. Dang.
When I got to the motel, I saw those hoof prints again.
Oh.
I gotta say, I was kinda relieved to see them.
So she's here
At least
right
she
now.
made it here safely.
And is she still here?
Well, I've never seen any hoof prints leaving the motel. But that don't mean she's still here. You gotta be mindful of what your mind picks up and what might slip you by. It's easy to ignore other evidence when what you've seen already fits your hypothesis. That being said, it's still likely that she's somewhere in the motel.
All right. Then let's look for her.
It seems we're in agreement. To room 214.
202. 203.
She counts the doors as they walk down the hallway. Wicka, wicka, wow, wow, wow. Out of the corner of her eye, a flash of red catches her attention.
I've checked those too. Ain't much in them.
Argus, did you see a red door just now?
I didn't.
A red door?
Nothing. Must have been my imagination.
Vertin! You've done this job long enough. Nothing's ever just your imagination. As they approach the end of the hall, they spot room 214. The door is slightly ajar. Clearly, Stefen left in a hurry. He left in a hurry to go harass Kimberly. Ooh. How much you want to bet it smells bad in here? I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. At some point, the dude probably got to a point where he stopped showering. They enter. The thick curtains are pulled shut. blocking out almost all of the light from outside. They're hit with a stale, sour smell of alcohol. The glow in Argus's eyes flicker like a light with a faulty circuit.
Are you alright? Can you still see?
Don't worry about it. Ain't the first time this has happened. This eye issue runs in the family. It's the price we pay for having our arcane power.
The mercenary glances around the room, a slight frown on her face.
Now, what are we looking for, boss? People leave all kinds of evidence behind all the time. It'll be like wandering around in the woods without a compass if we don't know what we're looking for. So if you don't want to be inundated with meaningless clues, you need to give me some directions.
Alright. First, I'd like to know what happened to Barbara. Second,
fleeting images surface in her mind.
whether Manus Vindicte has been here, or anyone from that Order of Enlightenment. And last, about Mr. Stefen. The pistol he used was a xeno-military weapon, and he seemed to know about my relation to the vacuum bomb operation. It's likely that he once held a high rank within the xeno-military.
You think maybe we could have seen Stefen in like one of the cutscenes or something?
I want to know why he came to this motel.
In the past?
And what happened to make him lose his mind here.
Lose his mind here? What makes you think he wasn't crazy already?
Good question. I mean, there's no way he was crazy. Well, did he lose his mind while he was here? I mean, that's a good, interesting question. But he did say he was here to hide out, so I don't know.
Xeno pays much more attention to its soldiers' mental well-being than any conventional military organization.
But what I'm thinking of, did he lose his mind here, or did he lose his mind then come here, when he was already on the run?
It's because quite a few of them are arcanists. They're both Xeno's strength and weakness. So I'm inclined to think Mr. Stefen developed these mental health issues after entering the motel.
Huh.
Think it got something to do with the mark? It probably definitely.
I gotta say, I don't know much about all this military institution stuff.
Darn toot it does. Wait, is that the saying? Darn tootin' rootin', tootin'. It definitely has something to do with the markings. That's all I was trying to say. Dang.
Right. So here's the plan. First, locate Barbara. Second, look for any signs of Manus Vindicte or the Order of Enlightenment. And third, find out how poor old Stefen lost his marbles. And of course, I've got my own business to deal with. Tracking down Kayla.
But you know, you might find her. She is staying here. She's just with Kimberly, isn't she? See, she starts to meticulously search the room. Right? Isn't that Kayla? The prairie girl dancing in the freaking... What is it?
Hey, boss.
Mailbox?
I've got something.
Distribution, whatever. Whatever that place was that Lilya went to. There's a series of small but clear traces imprinted into dust.
These footprints are from a spider. Looks like the little guy went back and forth along here quite a few times. I know this might not seem pertinent to our investigation, but it is worth noting. You ever seen a spider make a phone call?
I'm afraid I'm not interested in the movements of spiders right now.
But Vertin, that spider, there was a spider in the other room too. That Argus shrugs. Argus is like, dang, no sense of humor. Got it.
Come on, boss. Loosen up a little.
Have we ever seen Vertin make a joke? Now I think about it. Oh my gosh, Vertin. If I could take you from the Foundation, I would. The sound of dripping water echoes nearby.
Do you hear that? Sounds like dripping water.
Drip, drip, drip. With every drip, a water stain grows larger and larger on the wallpaper.
I'm sure it's just the motel plumbing.
This place sucks. Oh my gosh.
But
how much money does Tuesday actually make? What are the ratings? The stage gradually take the form of a hand, and 5 fingers are clearly defined.
Watch out!
Suddenly, the hand pulls itself from the wall and slams down. Oh, dang. Please give me the egg. Oh, bro.
Program activated.
I can hear
Loading.
That was what they call prairie dogs.
Faraday's miracle.
Dang, Lucy.
Huh? It's already over?
It really just looks like Medicine Pocket's wiping off dandruff, but I'm not the one who made the game. But why? Why make Medicine Pocket have long hair, and then when they do this, it's like white particles? Come on. It could be dust.
This
or
place
dandruff.
is definitely more than meets the eye.
Wash your hair, Medicine Pocket.
I'm with you on that.
It was a choice, you know?
There's just
Sometimes things
too
aren't
much
supposed to look the way that
arcanum-related
they may
weirdness
look
going
to
on
some
here.
people. But
Never seen so many arrays in a motel before.
But we've only found one.
In your room, yeah.
yeah, I've been investigating every room. Well, when I say guys, I insert
But there
myself
are a
into
load
too
more.
much.
One room has them drawn from floor to ceiling.
That is so weird.
Looked like some kind of transformation array to me. I ain't no expert, so I can't say for sure.
Nah.
What are they trying to do, I wonder?
Who knows?
She brings the conversation to an abrupt end and continues searching the room.
Oh, boss. You might be interested in this.
What? She peers under the bed.
It's another one.
Huh?
Just like the others.
It's all the super dangerous one. That is suspicious. As heck. I mean, even one is suspicious. A huge array lies beneath the bed. It's scattered with dark circles. The design is familiar.
I've seen this before. It was also drawn in that parchment notebook. This is indeed a transformation array. But it's not in its full form.
They were trying something. Check it out.
She plucks a hair from the carpet.
This is hair from the mane of a howler lion. And there are some other materials around it, too. Not exactly sure what they are, though. They're too finely ground. But one thing's for sure. Someone held a ceremony here, and for some reason, it didn't work out for them.
Ugh. And freaking Tuesday said, "Thank you, come again."
This is important. The Foundation needs to know about this.
Heck yeah, they do. The air is silent.
Argus?
Well, you got beef with the Foundation? The mercenary doesn't respond. She's still staring at the strange hair between her fingers. It's chestnut colored.
This is Kayla's hair. She was here.
Uh-oh.
In this room.
Uh-oh. Whatever happened, she was involved in it.
Or at least someone who came into contact with her.
I mean, that's the better option out of the two. The phone rings, cutting her off. Tuesday, not now. Heck. What'd you do, Tuesday? Come on, spill it. This is your hotel. You can't tell me you don't know what's going on. Oh, Lilya time. It's spooky time. It's spooky. You know? Spooky dance? No? A man lies in the grass just outside of town. He's strumming a guitar and humming to himself.
Ah, this is the life. A warm, beautiful night, a cold drink, and no one but me and the stars in the sky. Maybe I'll just lay here till morning.
You'd be better off if you had a girl, you know, if you weren't so lonely right now. Stars, you and your girl, a cold drink, beautiful night sky. The young Xeno soldier held his eyes, it's a young Xeno soldier, his eyes hazy from intoxication. He raises his flask to the twinkling stars above.
A good night with good drinks!
Good.
I wish every day could be like this.
A dark figure looms over him, but in his blurry vision, he can't make out who it is.
Hey, buddy, you're blocking my view.
Huh? Are you stargazing?
The soldier blinks. He knows that voice.
Has anyone ever told you that you sound awfully like Lieutenant Lilya? The rider of Red 38? Heard of her? No one can fly like her.
Of course.
The soldier concentrates, getting the figure's face a little more into focus.
Oh my... You even look like her!
I know!
Keep playing dumb, and I'll show you what it's like to have her kick your ass.
That's like... Lilya, oh my gosh. Lilya's like rising the ranks, okay? Like, funny. So funny. The soldier's jugged eyes finally focus to see Lilya herself. A look of displeasure on her face. He stumbles to his feet, dropping the flask in his hands on the way up. He tries to salute, but almost falls flat on his face in the attempt.
Lieutenant Lilya! Airman First Class Andreas, at your service.
Uh-huh. Yep. Luckily, he manages to complete the wobbling salute.
Are you the warehouse guard?
She looks at the soldier doubtfully.
Yes, ma'am.
The last time I checked, the warehouse was all the way back there. So, what are you guarding exactly? The stars in the sky? The dust on the ground? She's like, why? You know, you could have at least tried to lie, like, dang. Few would so eagerly admit to the dereliction of their duties. Oh, bro. In a way, he possesses exceptional courage.
On your feet, soldier. My Red 38 is in your warehouse for maintenance, and I need you to remove the gravity ritual from it.
Gravity ritual?
Yes.
If you don't understand what I'm saying, go get someone who does. I need it today.
She said, get your manager. Like, dang. If you don't know what I'm talking about, find someone who does. Sometimes you gotta be a Karen, just a little. I stand by that. The soldier ponders, slowed by his ineliberation. Just as Lilya is about to lose her patience, the soldier's eyes lit up.
Oh, right. The gravity ritual.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know. Please, come with me. I'll take you to the warehouse.
Are you certain you can undo the ritual?
You barely even remembered what it was, bro.
Yes, ma'am. They made sure I got the hang of it before they took off. Leave it to me.
Lead the way, soldier.
Oh, brother. This can only end one of two ways. It's not good if Kayla's here with her prairie fit. They stand side by side in the factory, the wooden crate before them.
Open it.
Now.
Oh, I remember this package.
Yeah, it's mine. Open the package.
I thought it was some kind of joke or someone with the same name as you sent the package.
Okay.
Who would have thought that you'd come to Texas yourself?
Open it. Now. He rambles on. Lilya's patience is coming to an end.
Hurry up, soldier.
She's like, you either know or you don't, bro. Like,
open the crate. Now.
Now.
Ma'am, I know you want to do this quick, but...
What? You need water?
I haven't been authorized to undo this incantation.
Huh. Was that not one of the first things you were asked? I didn't ask you if you knew what it was.
Find me someone who can. I won't say it a third time.
Yeah, Lilya's good at keeping her voice leveled, because I would have been like, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Truth be told, there's no one else to turn to. I'm the only one left.
So you're not authorized, or you don't know how to do it? Like, which one is it?
I was made an airman first class to do this job. I was still in training before this, you see.
No one cares, okay? Hey. Problem's not solved. He proudly pats his chest. Sorry,
the others were either transferred back to
him.
headquarters or just left.
Huh?
I don't know where they are now.
What?
But since they entrusted me with such an important task, I'm sure I have a bright future ahead of me.
Then how about you freaking do your task? And, what? Lilya's patience has officially run out. She's gonna
you
crash
just
out.
said you aren't authorized, not that you don't have the ability.
Exactly. Right? You know how to do it. The freak.
I have two options for you.
Two choices. Okay, we went from...
1, remove the ritual now.
Okay.
Or 2, I beat your ass and then you remove the ritual.
Well, I mean, one's the easy way, one's the hard way, so...
Choose. No more gibbering.
Yeah. She readies her fizz.
I picked the second one.
Oh, brother. Are you some kind of super fan? You wanna...
Huh?
She's like, wait, huh? You good? She's gently confused.
You see, I'm happy to get rid of the ritual for you, but I can't do it on my own initiative.
What?
I'm only an airman first class. I can't make decisions about this stuff.
So?
So, you have to beat me up to avoid future inquiries.
Can't we just say we beat you up? Or like...
One day, after I'm promoted, I'll be able to better assist you, ma'am.
Oh, I hope we never cross paths again.
I mean, you're the best pilot I've ever seen. I even made a scrapbook of the reports on your flights.
But before you can finish what he's saying, Lily has already clocked him. Okay, now open it.
Alright, no screaming, soldier. Let's do this.
She's like, okay, no objections here. Wham! You know what, Lilya's probably like this. Like, you know that one meme? You're like, you know, it's like that. This Lilya. He just seems to clear his head a little more. He's like, wait a second, I don't want to be punched. By the time his face is completely swollen, he has snapped back to reality.
Stop, stop. This is plenty to prove my innocence.
Okay.
I'll undo the ritual now.
Just imagine, just punching him. He's like, wait, ah! Huh, you say something? He squints down and performs the necessary movements around the crate. There's a flash of light, and the crate opens.
You almost blinded me there.
Your baby! She eagerly grabs her 38 and feels the familiar touch of the cold metal in her palm.
Thanks, soldier. There's one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know why Zeno pulled out of here so suddenly?
He squinched, trying to remember.
They said it was an order from the top.
The top. Okay. Well, you worked in Zeno, so who's at the top? Like, what's the top?
The top.
Like, the top?
And that's all I was told. But word is, it was because Admiral Igor got real mad about the video leak of the vacuum bomb.
Video leak. Oh. Well, let me guess. It was Stefen. He was a secret Arcana fanboy.
But that's just a rumor. Ever since the evacuation, strange things have started to happen.
Strange, you say?
Such as?
We started getting visitors from this group called the Order of Enlightenment.
Yeah. Me hearing that Vertin knows what that is means that they know that's like Manus Vindictae.
And now the farmers have stopped tending their fields. The cattle and sheep have been abandoned in the wilderness. All the townsfolk do now is go to these gatherings, hoping that the sufferer will bring them eternal joy.
Which is an oxymoron.
I don't know who this sufferer is, but he ain't doing any good here.
Where do those people stay?
I mean, he's doing his name, for sure.
It's a ways away, I think.
The soldier struggles to recall.
A place called Tuesday's Motel.
Wait, what would... Where do the people... Everyone stays in the...
Berlin, Vertin! I have to go back!
She's like, uh-oh, Vert is there. Oh no. She claps the red 38 with both hands. The cool gloves from her metal settling into her grasp. Grooves.
Let's get out of here, girl.
Red 38, woman confirmed. With a victorious stance, she mounts the Red 38. A silver light traces an arc in the sky as the pilot leaves the factory and disappears into the night.
Safe travels, ma'am!
The young soldier calls out after her, his voice soon swallowed by the night. Man, Lilya's so cool. Short distance flights are no challenge for Lilya. She lands near the motel, guided by its glowing sign. The shadows of the trees around it look like hunched human figures.
Choose this motel.
We're paying customers. She locks onto her destination and is about to proceed when suddenly something taps her shoulder from behind.
Hello. Can you give me a ride?
Frick no. I don't know you.
I can't help you. Ask someone else.
Can you give me a ride?
I said I can't help you.
She said, can you hear? Hey, can anyone hear in this town? I have to say these like 6 or 7 times. The repeated questions are getting on her nerves. She swivels around, ready to give the questionnaire a piece of her mind, but freezes on the spot. There's a girl wearing an outdated outfit. Her face has no discernible features, like it's been smoothed over with cement.
Oh. Can I have some chocolate?
They have some at Tuesday's hotel. The faceless girl holds out a candy wrapper. You already ate it.
I met a kind man who gave me some chocolate. I've never tasted anything.
This is probably
so
some sort of reference that I don't
sweet.
know.
The hell? Stay away from me.
I don't need to know because Lilya doesn't know either. All I need to know is you're about to catch some hands.
Candy.
What candy? Go find the man. He ain't here. I ain't no man either. She opens her mouth wide, revealing a row of razor-sharp teeth.
Stop asking me for candy. This isn't Halloween, idiot.
It's Christmas, actually. Right. Halloween was 2 months ago. Time to teach these girls some manners.
Program activated.
What the frick?
Loading. The light that illuminates all.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Lucy does not play.
Huh? It's already over?
Dang. And that's what you get for touching me and even talking to me and looking in my direction with your non-existent eyes. Dang.
Hey.
Yeah, shouldn't you be inside? Frick. Just the person I wanted to see. Where's Vertin? The pilot relaxes her poised fist when she recognizes the person in front of her. I mean, she might need to get a little... Ugh, cause you just letting people hang out here and do weird stuff?
It's you.
Like, this is her hotel. She's probably the most
Are you
suspicious
all right?
one.
You look pale.
Yeah,
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I could have hurt you.
you still might, to
apologies.
be honest.
But you're safe now that you're at the motel.
Are you sure?
No need to be frightened.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I mean, what I heard about your hotel wasn't the most riveting review, you know. So. Just making sure, okay? Oh, do I have to do that first? Where can I read those? Like, if I've already read, like... If I want to read it later. Probably find someone who has it. Please do not disturb. You know, that's a simple request. Has she ever even came here to clean this room? Arias presses the speaker button on the telephone. A familiar tapping sound comes from the other end of the line. Okay. E. Alright. Interesting.
Help.
Uh-huh. B. Okay. A. A. Bah! Oh my gosh, it's Barbara.
A.
She had...
Is that the sound of a sheep?
You noticed it too, huh? Ain't no way that's a human on the other end. It's gotta be some kind of animal.
Animal?
Based on those sounds
Barbara
and the
can't
tracks
talk,
and the dust,
though.
I figure it's something small, like a...
She stops. A sheep! Can we do that thing where our fingertips touch and we're like, a sheep! You know, like in Nana, how they're like, it'd be half the cost, you know, when they were talking about, okay, you don't want to do that? Fine. She fishes something out of her pocket and pops it in her mouth.
Krasma candy?
Where did you get those?
Using your arcane skill so frequently must be tiring. You should take a break.
She says, wait.
The job ain't done yet. Far too early to rest.
I know the person who made that.
Don't worry, boss. It's just a condition that runs in my family. No biggie.
Pretty cool.
What are its side effects?
Boss, you expect a merc to reveal her weakness? We ain't that close yet.
Okay.
One thing I can tell you, though, is that I suffer the side effects as long as my eyes are open. Luckily, I've got cutting-edge technology at my disposal.
Right? She holds up the candy between her fingers.
They're safe, efficient, and most importantly, satisfy my sweet tooth.
Oh, Argus has a sweet tooth? Oh my gosh, we might be more like than oh, that's the only thing we have in common.
They may be called candy, but they're actually medicine and ought to be used following medical instructions. You should know that.
Hey, they're medicine?
Give me a break, Pops.
Verty, you had like 1,000 of those
life.
at one point, so let's not even dictate how many other people should be eating. You had like 1,000 probably like 2 days ago, because my things keep running out before I use
these candies whenever I need them. Ain't that the whole
1,000
point?
jars. No, 1,000 candies in jars. Argus motions for her to be quiet.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Listening.
Hear what?
Argus lowers her voice.
A heartbeat. Right outside the door. Someone's eavesdropping on us.
Oh, bro. That's pretty rude. She crouches down. What if we eavesdrop on each other? With a faint click, she loads her shotgun. Jump, 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 jump. Then she swiftly turns the door handle. Kimberly, what happened about rude this, rude that? You know, frick. The eavesdropping girl nearly falls forward into the room as the door swings open.
Care to explain why you're here, Ms. Kimberly?
Yeah, a bit nosy much?
Just how obsessed are you with Mr. Stefen, huh? Even now,
we know you
after
know
his
him.
death?
Like, girl, you were probably in this room with him.
Oh, no, it's not what you think.
But he thought she was
looking
Xeno.
for my toy, and it just so happens.
Cut the BS.
Toy? You know, it ain't my style to point a gun at an unarmed person, but sometimes you gotta do
Kayla
what
has
you gotta
it, girly
do.
pop.
Especially when they're speaking with a forked tongue. 5.
She said you got 5 seconds to tell me what I need to know.
I told you, I was just looking for something.
Which it irks me that Kimberly is just acting all innocent. Cause girls freaking evil.
4.
Are you joking? Why won't you believe me?
You're not a great liar, Kimberly. She stomps her feet anxiously, making the floor tremble a little.
3.
A tantrum won't stop this, Kimberly.
I didn't.
She closes her eyes as if she has made a decision.
2. 1.
She She pulls the trigger. The bullet flies past Miss Kimberly's ear. Her face turns pale. She curls up, desperately trying to make herself smaller.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, please! I didn't do anything!
Like, I don't know how I feel about Kimberly, because first impressions are, like, the strongest, you know? So until I see evidence that she's not crazy, and, she, you know, I can't really side with her, even though I feel kind of bad. Her fingers tremble uncontrollably as black claws extend from her fingertips. Huh? She looks at the claws in shock, quickly tucking them into her chest, then looks nervously at the two of them.
I saw them in Kimberly and Matilda's report.
Kimberly, cut the act.
I thought it was just a coincidence, but now I realize it wasn't.
She's dangerous.
Miss Kimberly, you're a member of Manus Vindictae, aren't you?
I swear, I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was follow my partner like the people in black told me to.
Who's your partner?
I'm hungry. All the time. So hungry.
Am I...
Oh, how I envy the likes of you. You can store your food in so many ways. You have enough bread and water in your barns to last an entire winter. Your pastures are full of meat and dairy products.
Did she eat them? Did she eat them?
I promise, all I'm trying to do is get back what I lost.
There's no need to be afraid. We won't hurt you, as long as you tell me the name of your partner.
Miss Kimberly's eyes dart around.
If I tell you her name, will you let me go?
Yeah, I know you can. I mean...
That depends on your sincerity.
Yeah. Right. I'm too
She's
soft.
called Miss Grace.
What's your purpose here?
I don't know. Those people in black told me to follow Miss Grace's orders, but she hasn't asked me to do anything since we got here. She must be hiding something from me, but I couldn't care less. I just want to eat.
What do you eat, Miss Kimberly? She speaks earnestly, but her other hand pulls something out of her pocket. Oh, brother. She switched. She gives a sly smile and crushes the item in her hand, releasing a veil of thick black smoke.
You annoying little brats can catch me in your dreams.
She's casting a teleport ritual. Argus, your assistant. We can't let her get away.
I don't know if we want to mess with her. She kind of scary. Even Kimberly scares me. No! No, yeah. I mean, she's weak.
Activated.
We're gonna kick your butt, Kimberly. That's what you get for playing games. How dare you call us a brat?
Scientific version.
Whatever. Oh, she's doing her little switcheroo, switchy thing. I think I hate fighting Kimberly. That I need her. The switching thing is so annoying, and then the effect she puts that makes healing like impossible is even worse. In a final burst of smoke, Miss Kimberly vanishes. Dang it!
She disappeared fast.
At least now we can draw some conclusions. Manus Vindictae has set their eyes on this motel. Under the name of the Order of Enlightenment, they used this place as a base and conducted some failed ritual experiments before they left.
Oh, that's what Lilya came to tell
Manus
us.
Vindictae. I've heard of them. That infamous group of arcanists.
Aren't they more like terrorists? Like, she looks worried.
If Kayla falls into their hands...
A bit too late for that.
Things won't turn out well, will they?
I wouldn't worry too much.
Kayla's
They usually
Grace.
only target pure-blooded arcanists.
Alright.
But
that's
they
a
targeted
relief.
you, Vertin,
Kayla's
and you're
bloodline is
not.
100% human.
Which is even weirder. Oh, that's even worse. Because they don't like humans.
But why would Manus Vindicte choose to come here specifically?
Maybe it's time to ask Tuesday a couple questions.
What are they trying to do?
That's a good question for Tuesday. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh. Okay, Tuesday. Time to fess up. The conversation continues under the neon lights of the motel.
I was worried you wouldn't be able to make your way back, so I lit the porch light for you. Oh, but how annoying that these moths keep fluttering around.
Alright.
Cut the crap, lady.
Cut the act.
Where's
I know
Gertrude?
who you are.
Take me to her.
I rarely turn on this light.
What is with these
My
people when
baby
you
never
ask them
gets
questions?
lost,
They
you
just
see.
ignore and ramble on and on and on. It's like this whole patch from the beginning. It's like, answer the question the first time. She gives a faint smile. First with Argus and that guy. You asked him a question, he didn't want to answer. Had to give him like 3 times to answer the question. Then with freaking Lilya, and now with Argus, and now Lilya again. Like, I'm sick of it.
Spirited child such as yourself always needs a light to lead the way. Am I right?
Well, at least Kimberly realized her
To
cover
the
was
weary
blown.
traveler, this
So.
light is a shelter. To a child.
She said, "You brats will never catch
it's
me."
a mother. And to you, what does this light mean to you?
Girl. The maid's face flushes red.
No matter who they are, people need a light to shine through the darkness, to chase away their fears. Don't you agree?
Are you a member of the Order of Enlightenment?
Order of Enlightenment?
Stop playing dumb.
Oh, you mean those troublesome guests?
Or not.
Guests.
The maid ignores her question and continues talking to herself.
I don't like them one bit. They've scribbled all over the place and made a mess of the rooms. They hurt my baby. Oh, my poor baby. Shh. Don't be scared. Everything's all right now.
She gently comforts the child in her arms, patting the swaddling cloth softly.
Are they still here?
Oh, of course. They made an offer that I couldn't refuse. After all,
How much did they pay you?
oh, you are naive, my sweet child. There are countless things in this world that money can't buy.
Like what?
A traveler can't buy the sudden appearance of a hotel at just the right time. A crying child can't buy the comforting embrace of their mother. And I can't buy that thrilling satisfaction brought by sweet darkness.
Manus seems to just find the right people. With the people with just the right amount of crazy in them. I don't know how they do it. Probably have like a freaking blog or something. The maid's near neurotic muttering is getting on Lilya's nerves.
Enough of your endless rambling.
She's literally.
I can't waste any more time talking to you. I can't.
Uh-oh. With every blink, Lilya slightly becomes increasingly blurred. Lilya's sight, sorry. She can just about make out the maid's smile. She gently soothes the dazed pilot.
Sleep tight. Just leave everything to the adults. Yes. What a good child you are.
She flips the sign on the door to say, to do not disturb. Uh-oh. 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 Whoopsie daisy. My bad. Lilya might be screwed. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Reverse 1999 2.1. Road 77. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my sister's shop below. Keychains coming January 3rd. Reverse 1999. We got Regulus, we got Soneto, Vertin, we have Matilda/Matilda, and we have 37. So make sure to check that out. Also like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my Twitter and TikTok. And check out the Discord as well. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Reverse 1999. Check it out.